Yeah. We are alive. Wow. Have it set up in my disco? Yeah, let's see. I did not. Okay, so I did not set up the pop out. I was sending you a screenshot of like kind of what it looks like on my side because we'll be using Streamlabs OBS. And it's got like a partial pop out. So I'll show you. Yeah, we got some tunes, we got some voice. I've poorly put together a noise gate on the mic. We're doing the thing, getting all set up. There you go. Cool. Oh, there's pop-out chat for the mod side? That would be huge because, well, I'm sure you've seen that the moderation tools leave a little bit to be desired. So, yeah. That rolling, got that rolling. Let's see here. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, yes, really, I can leave that full screen on this side. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a jump over from Twitch. So, how's the mic volume and stuff, by the way? I'd literally just kind of set this all up on the fly today, so we're working with what we got. Mic volume's chill, cool. Yeah, we're just rocking some stream beats in the background. Same thing I'll be using for John's stream as well, so that'll be kind of cool. Stream beats is pretty legit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'd like to have something that's really a large screen because even using two here is well, it's interesting. I'll say that. So I also have a fan that is literally like pointed like right at me. That's like 5 feet away. So if it's a little bit in the background, you can just let me know. But I think the noise gate and noise suppression are set decently. Okay, cool. I'll have to drop it on later because we're gonna do a little scuffed music later. So I'll have to lower it for that a little bit, so which is a bummer, but yeah, I was surprised at the noise gate. Actually, like, even the default noise gate was actually pretty good on here, you know. And actually, Streamlabs OBS was pretty like this is just their default stuff. You know, I set up my own custom screens or whatever, but for like the actual streaming parts, but it actually came with a lot of stuff, and the widgets were really easy to integrate. Like, I don't, maybe I'll catch heat from like the super technical guys, but I'm like, this was actually a lot easier than normal, you know, OBS Studio to get set up. So. Oh, you can move it up in space too. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I know that Ludwig has his, he's got his extension, truffle.tv, that works really well for YouTube, that does some nice things, like resizing chat. I did forget that you can drop in poll widgets here. Actually, I can try that while I'm right here. Poll. Yes, no. So... Oh, I do not know how to set this thing up, actually. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is that you can have active polls that are going. Makes things very nice. Even got custom CSS in it, which is neat. There we go. This is... We got custom codes for the poll. Jeez. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to mess with it later because I cannot... Offhand, it is more complicated than I thought. Yeah, there's lots of neat little widgets on here too, like, yeah, you get the alert box, donation goals, chat boxes, viewer count, event list, a tip jar, media share, super chat goal. I mean, there's really a lot of actually really good baked in widgets, to be honest. So, but let's go ahead and run through the, yeah, we can hack it together. We'll do it live. Yeah, I'll definitely figure out that piece later. But let's go ahead and run through what I do have real quick. So I'll put the music down a little bit. Give it a little look because this setup will be similar to John's. So, go. All right, so we've got the actual full main screen. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Look at you. Look. Hold on. I think I'm like I gotta point it directly because I don't. Here we go. I can't look. That's you. That's you, chat. Wow, I didn't know they work out so well. Yeah, the neat thing is that I could test out a bunch of widgets on here. That's me. Yeah, thank you. It's actually also one of like it's near one of the because there was like a default like Luma transition that looked really good, but then I changed it off of that, and I forgot where it was because it's a default transition. So I just made my own, but it does look pretty decent. So, but yes, you get you get chat on screen. It's opposite for me, sorry. So you get chat on screen right here. And then we get a bunch of other stuff too, because I can do... I think the alert should pop up over here. Let's see. Yes, so alerts will pop up over there. And then I think it's the same thing, because these little things right here, you can actually customize these. So, and it should be the same for like memberships and donations and super chats. So, yeah. Members, and then same thing for Super chats? Let me see the super chat. Yeah, look at that. It works. It works. Yeah, this is actually my old Panasonic Lumix G7. So the autofocus, not great. So I have to try not to move too fast. But a little finagling with the color and the lighting, and it's okay. It's workable, you know? Yeah, it's whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. Yeah, we will definitely do some custom animations. That'll be cool. So, I forgot I was supposed to run through the I was supposed to run through the rest of this, but let's see here. Looks nice and crisp. Yeah, exactly. If I do start, like, yeah, I could even see from my own reference monitor, if I start wiggling around too much, it will lose me. So Lumixes are notorious for having trouble. Actually, a lot of the Panasonics in general have historically struggled with autofocus. So yes, I can set manual focus, but the problem then is if I want to show like an object to stream or something, I'm sure this will mess it up, but like if I want to show an object to stream, I want to show it like in front of the camera, I got to give it a second to focus, and then it's got to like figure out where my face is again. That's fine for auto, but if I set it to manual, it will not focus on anything that I put in front of the screen. So, you know, yeah, the blur. Yeah, trying to make things as easy as possible, as low friction as possible for streaming. Anyways, this is Kyo. He's a Croconana, as I call him. There's a whole bunch. Let me show you. Actually, this goes great into the next section. Actually, Croconana. Oh, here we go. Croconana. He is a crocodile that's a banana. Oh. There's a new tab. There we go. Oh my god, it's too small. There we go. Yeah, they make them really, really big. The like the gigantic ones. So if I do this correctly, wham! Look at that. This is like the social viewing screen. So this is what we were trying to do with John's as well. So Croconana! Yeah. That's I think it'll be too close to focus, but he's a banana that's a crocodile, all right? What can I say? Yeah, he's so fun. Exactly. Yeah, John did do, especially for not, being experienced with it. Good job. Speaking of it, I gotta text John. Okay, like, John, you gotta do the thing, John. Live the dream, my friend. Speaking of which, I need to see if oh, did it moderate you? Did it do the thing? Here we go. All right. Yeah. The old school stuff was super cool, and I definitely want to play some old school games too as well, because they're very hard. They're very, very hard. But I'm not fast or skilled enough to play modern games competitively. So that's kind of the thing on that. Is me. Okay. Right. Share. Copy link. Okay. Oh. In here. Oh, live stream. Go. Oh. Alright. Yes, Dennis, please. At some point, you gotta come by. We gotta play some games. We gotta play some music. You guys can lift some weights. I will watch. But we have a smattering of friends today. Actually, we got Mini Croconana. This is Kyo, by the way. Kio. Kyo. you know, for like King Crocodana. That's kind of what I was thinking, you know. Also got a little Quagsire today. Look at him. Look at him. He's pretty good, right? Yeah. Well, I'm trying to look at like what else is on it because I have other stuff in the room, right? But then because we've got the man, I got to put these on hotkeys. That's right. But we've in the background there we've got the actual squid hat, the green screen, which I did not set up today. Howdy ho, Game Boy 9. We're just getting started. Hear me squish. The Crocodana does not make any sound, unfortunately. But I have a stuffed animal friend that does make a noise, but I do not currently have it. So this is just the noise that it makes. Boop, boop. That's it. So oh, and then I've also got the handy dandy GG3 hand grippers. Wow. Let's see if this works. Can I bring this up over here? Grip. Genie. Wow. Did you know that you can get your very own animal that squishes and makes sound? This is Mayuri the Ram. Yes. Just I only squeeze Mayuri when I'm in danger or when I'm in trouble or having an exceedingly bad day. So you can imagine how many times I have squeaked it. But just listen to it. Just listen to it. Pretty good, right? If you have any dogs, rest in peace. But yeah. If you didn't know, for size comparison, by the way, Mayuri the Ram is quite a bit larger than the mini Crocodana. Unbelievable, really. Thank you very much for bringing me the Ram. Yeah, we do have the GG3, which is nice. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yes, you gotta keep a lot of friends at your desk when you work at your desk a lot. So, but we do have the GG3, the classic one, by the way, because the new ones actually have a little bit of a slightly different, like bluish hue. Like okay, so you see this, right? I forget the camera's flipped. I have to keep remembering. That blue is different. Okay, like look at. Okay, that is not that. Those are different colors. Is that correct? Is it okay in saying that? They're not. They're slightly different shades. And also the scanning on the camera is going crazy because of the actual like reflection on these. But I don't know. I kind of like both. Like I like the OG blue because it goes with my power rack. But I think it's good. It's a good color. It's a good color. It's a lovely teal-ish. That's yes. That is a good way of putting it. Yes, I think I can actually do that. Can I do it live? We'll do it live. Flip. Horizontal. Here we go. This is gonna be big. Boom. Look at that. This is weird now. I feel like this is more weird. And I gotta flip around the frame too, so don't worry, we are doing all of it live. Flip or something. There we go. Hey, everything's correct now. When I point to my left, it appears as left on the screen. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Ooh, yes. We can figure out things on the fly, but I don't know if I can close the 3 today, actually. No chalk. The life is bad, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. Right. Okay. If you didn't know, you can set your gripper just a little bit, right? So hook it up with like a little 3-finger grip here, right? And then you're gonna use your pinky, but just half of it on the other side. And you can use your first finger and a half to like set it to start it, right? People who just do close like cold closes. Bro, how? How? I don't understand. All right, you can flip it back to. I don't know. I kind of like it like this. I don't know if it's any better. The problem is when I look over, because like chat is over here, right? But my main viewing screen is over here. So I'm not actually sure what's better. I'm not even sure if it matters or not, actually. Yeah, I'm going to try to close this. Okay. Here we go. I gotta remember. It's right hand turn. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, close, but no. I don't know why. This is harder to close than the Flamingo GG3, which I have somewhere. But you win today, GG3. Both have a nice. Yeah, that's my thing about like the rule thirds or whatever. Like most of this, like I said, was like this kind of tossed together at the last minute, and I was like, it'll work. It'll be fine. It's okay. But, you know, I wanted to at least kind of get the lighting set up so that it was like, it kind of has like a warm vibe. That was kind of what I was going for. Kind of a relaxed sort of thing. But anyways, so let's run through screens real quick just so that I can get out of the way before I do forget about it again, right? So we've got the actual social viewing screen, which is, this is like anything that you have up for that's like browser based basically, and it's all based on window cap. So to make that easy, right? So anytime that I, you know, swap to different tabs, I can see, you know, I can see what's going on, right? And then also I can still talk to chat and be like, hey, Chat, what's going on and stuff, right? The diffuse globe, oh, it's actually a super cheap, I don't even remember where I got it, but it's like, it's a super cheap, like, Christmas light globe. It's like not even an RGB globe, but it's so just because how much of the colors run together, that's actually how it appears on a camera. But in real life, it's all just like little individual Christmas lights. Yeah, cheap lights, but it turned out cool because it looks like a little warm orb, like pondering my orb in the background. Like I'm just chilling here, and then I'm like, wait. Orb. I bring orb. No, don't worry about it. I'm happy to joke about that stuff. But yeah, so we've got the starting screen, which this is the default one, so I'll make a customized one for this. We've got the main screen, which is like talking to camera, welcoming. This is like the first like 15-20 minutes or whatever of like, if I was going to do the stream, I would spend like the first, like this, you know, just like 15-20 minutes chilling with the boys, chilling with the dudes, the homies, you know, just chit-chatting, catching up, checking out chat, you know. Hey, Scout, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. This stream today, I'll have to put up a little text disclaimer. It might be a little scuffed. I have not streamed in quite a long time. We are just kind of testing out some things and running through my setup. So that's what we're here for today. But anyways, we got the main talk to chat right there. Look at you. Look at you, chat. That's you right there. You're right in front of the anime figurine. You're very small. You're quite small. Or maybe I'm quite large, who knows? But we've got the social viewing scene, which is any sort of scene. It's a scene that shows any of the tabs that I have up for any kind of browser source, right? I've got a scene for editing that we will get to later. This one was weird because I had to set it up as a screen capture because this inside screen is considered a separate screen. So if I just do window capture, then it doesn't capture it, right? So that's a bit of a bummer, but which just means it captures everything that's on this monitor. So is what it is. But it looks like everything works here. Consistently coming up with ideas for YouTube videos can be very, very challenging. Thankfully, I know someone who's pretty good at it. Who's this fucking guy?
international superstar, bodybuilder, acrobat, powerlifter, and America's Got Talent contestant, Juji Mufu. But if only there was some way that I could actually meet him.
Why did I do this? So embarrassing.
Hey Brian, why are you here?
Oh,
It's not this weekend. It's like not this month.
okay, that's not the important question. Come on, we got.
Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Handy to run across the stream. Need to learn editing to throw up videos on our Bronze Foundry. Oh shit, that's awesome. Well then you've definitely come to the right place for that. Because I am the editor for Juji Mufu. Quite a large this large fella right here.
Brian, why are you here?
He's a large fella. And I do the editing for him. I on occasion do some recording, so we do a little bit of everything. We have some fun, make some content. So we will later on the stream we'll be running through some editing and what the heck this stuff is. So we'll definitely get to that. I do have a screen for. I have a screen somewhere. Here we go. I have a screen set up for games as well, which will be later. Is this one? It is this one. There we go. So when I actually start a game, it will, because I don't have one up right now. That would be way too many resources. It's already chugging along, running the stream and trying to run the editing software. But when I do have a game up, it'll actually appear in that like big area, and I'm just down here chilling. So in chat will be somewhere here. I imagine Juji sent to me. Yeah, man, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Juji does send quite a few folks my way, so I always appreciate it. But the game will be this way. This way. It'll be up here, and I'll be down here. Chat will be on the screen chilling. Yeah, everything else should be pretty much set besides that. And then I have like some other extra screens in the back. So I've got like a BRB screen, the intermission screen, which is like, I think it's something that has like chat on the top, and then it has, I think the alert box is like up here or something. Yes, okay. Alert box is a terrible place for it, but it's right on my head, my face. Great, I love it. And then chat should appear in here. And then the ending screen, which I'm not ending. Don't worry, not ending. Then the actual ending screen. That is the majority of the screens. Pretty much it. Nailed it. Yeah. But anyways, so let's go over today's, test, EST, yeah. Let's go over today's, I almost said budget. I don't know if the camera will actually focus back there, but we will see. Let's go over what we are actually doing today. So, I'll step away and then I'll come back, but don't worry. So, in no particular order, we're going to be chilling and chatting for a little bit. Then we're going to do some social viewing. We'll be watching a couple of videos together, chit-chatting, right? We'll roll into a little bit of editing, because I do have some video stuff to do. More like showing it off. I'm not going to edit the full video. But we're just going to chit-chat about editing and cut a little bit. And if we're up to it, feel like it later, have some time, we'll play some games after that. So that's kind of the plan for today. But see if the actual board shows up. So, all right. Thank you. You can just barely make out what is on the board, but it does say Elite Gaming Athletes. That's right. I guess like that's the intro. So, Elite Gaming Athletes. Even if you don't play games, you are an elite gaming athlete, because everyone's playing a game. So, let's get into it today. We are teaching live. We're not. I feel like I'm some kind of teacher or something. Like, everyone look at the whiteboard now. Everyone look at the board. Only pay attention to what I'm doing. So, welcome. Welcome. That's the first section. We're welcoming everybody. I can't see it, folks. All right, second section. Video. Wow. Videos. Okay. Next section. Editing. What's after that? That's right. Video games. Rocco Nano wants to play games too, sorry. Game. Go. Yeah, I know. The autofocus is struggling gravely, but okay. That is specifically why you would want to have something with a wider aperture when something's like shooting in the back here. So actually, I think I can show you guys live actually. All right. I'm gonna be stuffed, but I'm gonna show you. Here we go. We'll do it live, as they say, right? Oh, it's failing. It's failing, all right. All right, so aperture, right? This is all layman's turn, by the way. I'm an editor, not a photographer, thank God. So, in a nutshell, aperture is the size of the opening, right? Size of the opening that lets in light into the camera. So, more wide open, the more light that the camera gets. Thus, the blurrier that your background can be. Think about it this way, okay? If I have a very low aperture, like 1.2 or something crazy like that, my plane of focus, like how much I can actually be in focus, is like this wide. That's it. It's like this wide. That much can be in focus, right? But if I have it set to something really wide, like, I don't know, like 20 or something like that, right? It's measured in f-stops, by the way. Don't worry about that. But if I have something like 20, then it can literally be like the whole, like the entire thing can be in focus, right? So bigger the number, wider the field of focus. So give you guys a realistic example real quick here. I even left my camera on with only 9% battery. So here we go. Here we go. I'd love to see it. All right. You'll also notice it getting brighter. So, all right, here we go. You guys will get that little screen right there. Look at that. That's you. That's you. Okay. So when I turn it way up, it gets darker, but it gets more in focus. That's the kicker right there. Is that a power rack I see? Yes, it is indeed a power rack. I got too much stuff on my desk now. Yes, this was actually a power rack that was graciously gifted to me by Jujimufu. Much appreciated. Not been able to use it very much though since I broke my back 2 years ago. So, I can walk now. It's better. It was spinal. You guys know that meme, by the way? I think of that like every time that people ask, they're like, what happened to your back? I'm like, I broke it. It was spinal. What part of your back did you break? It was I broke my back. Spinal. Yeah. But it is a power rack. I think it's a Rogue. I forget the names of their frickin'. I forget the name of their, like, because I think it's an RML is what it is, like the RML series. Yeah, because I have it in blue. Here we go. But it's the big version, because I think it's this one. So I think it's not quite this one, but similar setup, because I think I have like 1-inch hardware on that. So, but very similar rack. That's essentially what it is. So, RM3, the monster. Yeah, I think it's the monster actually. Rigs and racks. That's the one. Yeah, because it's not a full post one like this. That's too much. It's too much. Yeah. So, but anyways, and I think I picked this specific one because it's like only 86 inches high, so it fits inside of an apartment. Yes, this is an apartment. Yes, you can put a rack inside of your apartment. Yes, maybe you should consult your significant other before putting a rack inside of your apartment. This is my office, so it's fine. But, you know, if you're gonna like put a rack inside of your living room, talk to other people that live there, please. That's an RM4. Yeah. Hey, John. Literally speaking of the devil, like we're just talking about the rack that I received very graciously from you, John. Thank you very much. It's a RM490. Is that what it is? How did you know it off the top of your head? And yet I didn't, and I've had it all this time. Yeah, there it is. Look at that bad boy. Look at that thick lad. It is for yeah, that's right. It's a business expense. Yes, when your significant other asks you, "Hey, didn't this thing cost a lot?" And I'd be like, "Babe, it's a business expense." I got a it's a write-off, okay? I know all about taxes, okay? Write-off means it's free, right? Guys, write-offs are not free, by the way. Please don't take that seriously. Write-offs are not free. It costs someone a lot. That's pretty. Yes, it is. It is very, very nice rack. So, tax write-off, yeah. Welcome, Brett. Welcome, Scott. Appreciate you guys being here. I did explain a little bit before, but this is the first time that I've been streaming again in a long time, and I'm using a new software, so a new setup. So things are a little bit scuffed. We're getting used to things, but John, since you're here too, you get to see how everything will look. Whoa, right? I took your advice, right? Just send it. Do it live. So, quick run through of screens to explain what they are again. I apologize for explaining again, but we got a stream starting soon. Wow. And then it rolls into this main talking head part, right? Where you can talk to other people. You can even talk to chat. Because chat shows up here. And then the alerts show right here above my head. There, look at chat. Look at you. Look at That's right. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. I kind of want to like put you guys in front of chat. Like, there you go. Wow, we're so small. I can make you guys bigger, but okay. All right, that's that screen, right? We're so small. I can make you guys bigger, but oh, this is my Yuri the Ram. This is the thing that I squeeze when I'm in danger or stressed or anxious. So basically all the time. But anyways, it makes a little noise. If you have a dog, hide a dog. Okay, but let me run through the screens before we get derailed again, right? So we have social viewing, which is like I'm looking at stuff on a browser. So, you know, if we wanna play the chords for Take Me Home Country Roads, which we'll get to later, don't worry. If we want to talk about the Rogue Rack and how it's so great, we can do that. We can even play Type Racer, which I will, John. I will defeat you. I have to defeat you because you have that freaking Unicomp keyboard. We will get back to that, but I hate that keyboard. It's so loud. Why? There's no and if you don't hit the keys directly downwards, then it won't actuate. Like, it's not like a regular mechanical keyboard, okay? And John loves it. I hate it. You gotta show Chuchi. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta show him Kyo. Here you go. Back to full screen for that. This is Kyo. This is Croco Nana. That's what they call them. This is the mini version. They do make a normal size version, and then they make a jumbo version, which I'm going to buy, even though it's $300. It's a business expense, babe. Yeah, it's a tax write-off. Yes, I squeeze them when I'm anxious. No, he's a banana. That's a crocodile. Significant others, am I right, guys? But yeah, that's Crocodana. Look at him. He's very small. In relation, he's pretty small, right? There you go. See? But pretty small, pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, the other screens, right? Social viewing. This is for stuff that I'm going to point out and yell about later, right? For when I actually get to editing stuff, we have a screen for editing. Wow. Oh, I gotta show you guys this because it's pretty good. This was a little bit of a different setup. I had to do it as a screen capture, not a window capture. So everything that's on the screen is what shows up here. Had to do that because Premiere is weird, but I did set up a little fun. You remember that green screen part, John? For the video that we did? I did a little setup for that. That's fun.
It's not this weekend. It's like not this month.
Okay, that's not the important question. Come on, we got more important things to talk about. Come on.
I'm embarrassed watching
We
myself.
gotta teach the people something. All right.
I actually don't like this.
Here's the thing that we're trying to. Here's the thing that we're trying to teach them. All right. Wait, no, that's.
Where am I?
Well, we'll get to the video later, fellas. That's just like a fun little green screen replacement that I did, so we'll get to that. Oh, I know about the hot tub. Yes, just two dudes chilling in a hot tub, 6 feet apart. You know, not because of any particular reason. I just need that much room to flex. You know, it's hard being big and jacked and juicy and thick and diced and absolutely jacked to the toes. So, you know, ice baths. Yeah. There's a video from a long time ago that I did do an ice bath in one of the videos a long time ago, and that was with Magnus. Love Magnus, but it was very cold. It was super duper cold. So, but you do good. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I think I've talked a little bit about before, but I've had my own YouTube channel for 6 years now, and I've been editing about that long. So I've been on camera before. Sometimes I still feel a little awkward. It's a little bit easier with live stream because then I can just talk to the boys. We can just chill, you know. There are actual reasons for tax code. John, does your account never be like, why are you writing this off? Like, no. Listen, I needed to get a hot and cold tub for business reasons. Okay, an extraordinary businessman. But anyways, okay, screens, right? When I do play games, the games will show up over here, and don't worry, they will be sized correctly. Not saying that yours weren't. I'm not hating on it, okay? But, and then we have a couple other Inamary screens that these came with OBS Streamlabs, by the way, pretty cool. We have a BRB screen. We got the intermission screen, which is like, this is like if you're in between games and you like want to talk to chat or something, I guess. I don't know if you're into that. Glad I came across this. Glad you checked in, Brett. Appreciate you, brother. So, the I don't think I'll be using this screen very much, but it is a screen. I kind of like the rounded corners, I guess. So, we're not ending. This is just the ending screen, okay? So, there's that. So, those are pretty much all the screens with the transitions. So, you know, I'm not saying that it's better than your stream, John. I'm not, you know, I would never be like, oh, I got a way better stream setup than Juji Mufu, but it's a better stream setup. Nothing but love, John. Nothing but love. So, I'm gonna get I'll get a throat lozenge real quick because I didn't realize I would be speaking this much. And then we will start some games real quick. So, Videos in a while, just under a decade. Wow! A decade? Back to Lucky Pants and Deadlift. Yo, that is such a classic. That is such a classic video. I don't think I can actually watch those because you kind of have to be careful on YouTube with, like, you have to be careful with audio and stuff because if you play monetized music, they'll just not be super happy. In which there is on here, but yeah, we'll start with watching that because it is quite a good video. Give me just a second to get a mint, a throat lozenge. Let me find that thing. Hold on, I'll leave my area here for you guys. Good. Oh, throat lozenge, that's right. I forgot what I was doing. There we go. Brian Red's the white champion. That sounds like a power metal music video or something. What is happening? Oh! Tricky Monkey, welcome back in, man. Glad to have you again. I went to go get some throat lozenges and I forgot that I had a bunch of props in my room. Because I got the axe also. Somewhere. Yeah. This. Bad boy. Look at this. Look at this thing. This. Ah. Ah. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yes, anytime I go over to John's, I'm the one who brings like all these props and stuff, and I'm like, John, listen, we can do more. We can have fun. We can use props. You guys want me to leave my area here, by the way? We're just gonna let her chill there. Smelling salts? I don't. Okay, this is crazy. I actually do not have any smelling salts at my house. Zero. I have zero. I was thinking the other day, I was like, maybe I want to make like a fun video with smelling salts, and then I was like, oh, I actually do not have any. So, you know, if a cool dude wants to send some, that's cool. Yeah, background props, exactly. That is because we used a lot of background props in the beard struggle video, so if I can view it without logging in, which would be a pain, on Instagram, please. You can't view reels, which is confusing, confounding. Well, learn something new every day, but yeah. Yeah, that famous mustard bottle. I didn't shoot the mustard one. That was 100% John. Because I do, like a couple of the recent ones I have shot, but or I've done the editing for. I have some funny ones for you guys, but because you're here, I can show you some of the secret ones, right? Don't tell anybody about these, all right? Especially Jujimufu. Don't tell him. Don't tell him about these, all right, guys? These are top secret, okay? These are never before released. Oh, I gotta move my props. I don't know. There's stuff everywhere in my office now. Okay. So, be here. So we got two from the day that I think you guys will enjoy. There we go. That's right. Don't tell anybody. Okay? Don't tell your mom. Don't tell your dad. Don't tell your dog. Don't tell your bandmate from MySpace from 2008 of your ex-girlfriend's dog's brother's sister. Okay? Don't tell them. Especially don't tell John. Secret. Yeah. We're gonna have a little secret viewing party here. All right, guys. Because I got a couple for you. We'll line them up. Here we go. I think I'm gonna have to do it this way. Wow. Okay. So let's we got this one. Okay. Here we go.
Brought their disease with them.
Oh no.
Their affliction here. We got 2.5s, a 10,
Disgusting.
a 5, a 10,
Absolutely
a 25,
disgusting.
and 2 uncalibrated 45s.
You don't want to be like this.
You don't want to be like this, guys.
This is disgusting.
Horrible. Look at this. Look at how
Brought
why?
their disease with them.
Look, I
Their
understand.
affliction here.
I understand that Jen is very strong, okay, very, very talented, okay, but why? Why? Who stacks plates like this? You don't. There's literally zero reason for this. I don't. Maybe it is actually her secret to being like the world's strongest female bench presser, but this. Who stacks their? If you stack plates like this and you go to the gym and you're not a world record person, that's like sociopathic energy, okay? Like, you're too dangerous to be in the general public. The lollipop loading is hilarious. Yeah. I know, John. Like, it is painful for me. It is excessively painful. But we got some. I didn't realize, by the way, guys. This can be its own section, by the way, John. Oh no. I lost a friend. Hold on. We're getting a new microphone friend, by the way. You guys can't steal this idea, okay? This is 100% my idea, okay? Chat, I'm going to teach you how to sell something. Here we go, okay? As an introvert, as an extreme introvert, okay? Because I am one. Every time I step outside of my door, I'm scared. That's not part of the sales pitch, by the way. That's okay. Go. Are you a streamer or a YouTuber? Do you spend many hours at your computer working, editing, slaving away to create content that you hope is just a little bit funny, and you're feeling down because you're on an endless treadmill that demands that you constantly create newer and newer videos and always appeal to the algorithm forever and ever until the end of your life? Haha, just kidding, but only a little bit. If you feel the existential dread of that entire sentence, then you need to pick up yourself a computer buddy, a stuffed friend that squeezes back. For 12 payments of $420.69, you too can have a small friend that gives you comfort when you need it most. My sales pitch. It's so cute. I know. You guys don't know, like, my desk is now just a total mess. I've got stuff everywhere, but here's the elevator. Yeah, that's my computer buddy's elevator pitch. Don't take that, by the way. Don't take. If you take that, don't. if you take that, I will run. I will chase you, but only for 100 yards. That's my rule. If you can run further than 100 yards, I let you go, because that's about as far as I can run. But don't take it. Don't take that idea. That's mine. That's mine. I am so great. Now I got to set up a whole test website to do it. All right, let me go ahead and rack up another social viewing for you. This is a newer one. Oh God, this is like a newer style that I was trying out. That's like stacked vertical video. So I've seen some people do it so far, but I don't know. I'll let you guys see. I'm ready. Take my money. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. It's not. Great. Now I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna write that one down. I'm gonna write that one down. Computer buddies. That's right. Computer. Computer. Shit. Hold on. Buddies. Right. There. Now I've written it down. Nobody can take my idea. I'm already invested. How do I buy 10? I do actually want to make some like stuffed animal friends that you do like put near your computer, because like if you're an editor, you do spend a lot of time at your computer, and honestly, just like kind of having them in iShot, it makes me feel a little bit better. Like that is the actual honest truth. That's why I keep them around. It's just nice having like a little fun stuffed animal near you when you're just like grinding out 7, 8, 9, 10-hour edits. You're like, my brain is mush. My depression and anxiety is endless and ever growing, and I am falling into a spiral of doom. And oh, Krakonana. Really great. No longer a joke. Great. Now I did plan on like starting a Shopify, because I need to do it for myself to like figure out how it works to help the other Grip Genie fellas, you know. But I don't know. I was gonna do like a fake product, but I'm like, wait, I could do computer friends actually. could be a real thing. You guys heard it here first, okay? You guys heard it here first. Yes, Brett. I am actually left-handed. I know. We are a cursed people. Nothing is designed for like. Look at this. Okay, this is the Sony A7 IV. How do you like that, John? Juji has an A7 III, guys. So it's not a flex or anything. I just have an A7 IV. It's no big deal. But look, the controls are all on the right side. The right side. I'm left-handed. There's nothing over here. There's nothing. So why when they, I know 95% of people are right-handed, okay? But I don't know, maybe I want the grip on the left hand. Jeez. Think of the other 5%, Sony. Jeez. I handle anything in Silicon, so we can make you all kinds of fun stuff. Hey, Scott, that's dope. Bronze and aluminum, that'd be sick. Like get a little bronze friend statue. Ugh. I'll have to keep that in mind. That's good. That's good. So wait, what camera are you streaming with? I am streaming with the Lumix G7. Let me see if I can like hack my way to doing this. This is going to be real scuffed, chat, but hang with me here. Hang with me. I will show you guys what I'm streaming with another camera. How about that? So, look at that. That's you. That's you right there. That little small camera, that's you. Can you see it? It's a Lumix G7. That's what it is. Yeah, that's the other camera that I was using previously, the one that I started off with, the one that has not great autofocus. So, yeah, right. I flipped the camera already, so this should be to the right. I have to look at the reference monitor. Yes, it's right. Yeah, this is left. That's right. Is it? Hold on. Left makes an L, a correct L. Lefty loose. Okay. Lefty loosey. Okay, left side. That's right. We're all good. We're good. I see me. Yeah, look at you guys are right there. I keep messing it up because I forgot that I flipped the camera. You guys are right there. There, I can use points in the room to reference. I always just got to point at the Miku statue. That's you guys. That's you guys. Yeah. An hourglass cape and a belt. Hey, there we go. We could definitely make all kinds of pals. No hands. I could be center, but the thing is, if I pull myself like completely center with my chair, I am looking directly at the camera, and my screen is over here. My other screen is over here. Do you see my problem? Look at my toes. It's just my toes. Yeah, you guys aren't seeing my toes. I know how this works. I'm going to end up on Wiki Feet. Okay? That's a premium feature. Okay? Don't take this idea either. Okay, guys? You know how there's like Patreon, right? But what if it was a Patreon just for feet? Okay? Hear me out. Patreon. That's right. I know. Very 100% original, okay? It's a Patreon, but just for feet. So, sorry, y'all ain't getting my toes for free. That's not how this works. Write it on. Oh, shit, you're right. I gotta write it on the board for. No, Brett, don't steal it. I'm writing on the board right now. Oh, shit. Okay. Patreon. There. Now, no one can steal it. Whew, dang. Working really hard today out here. $200 for one picture? Yo, I'm undercharging. I'm undercharging, fellas. Damn. I've already run out of room on the whiteboard, so don't give me anything else to write. I can't. I literally cannot. This is fun, by the way. I'm glad that I flipped the camera because now when I'm looking at chat, it literally looks like I'm looking at you guys. I'm not looking down. I mean, I kind of am. I mean, you know, I am 6'1". Look at you, chat. Look at you. Brett sounds awfully close to a Bert Kreischer. Yeah, how do we know it's not Bert Kreischer, right? Like, making a fool of myself. Bert, if you are out there, I know you have these, by the way. Bert, I know you have a pair of our GG grippers. I know you have them. They're a nice set piece. Okay, that would have been cooler if I could have closed it, but hold on. Bert, I know you're out there. I know that you're out there closing our grippers. Yep, I need chalk. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, the board is back there. It's fine. No boards are damaged. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Let's I totally got distracted. John, I see exactly why you kept on jumping in between things, because you keep on getting distracted by chat. But it's all right. We're going to jump into other things, right? We got the social viewing today. We got another clip for you guys. This one's good. This one's also unreleased. So once again, don't tell John. Don't tell Juji. Don't tell him. Don't tell anybody. Okay? This is our secret. Okay? Don't tell anybody about these videos. Okay? If you do, I'll know. My area will know. Okay? Desk friends have excellent hearing. That's why they're so good at listening to you. And that's why you too can get a friend that always listens for 3 easy payments of $69.42. We're not doing another pitch. We're not doing another pitch. There we go. Here's your clips, lads. You guys know who Kirikos is? You guys know who Kirikos is. You know who Kirikos is. He is a gem. And I did this like double stack thing because I was like, I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit in Juji, or if I do like I don't know if I like rotoscope him in. I'm like, I wasn't sure what to do, so I was like, I'll just stack them up together. Frick it. Heck it. We even got the timing right. Look at that. This is it. I've used all my editing powers up until now. All of my remarkable editing skill and talent it's all led up to this, guys. 10-second video to Magia. That's what it is. You paid $62 for it? No! I'm pretty sure that Ashley got me this. Or no, did I get it for Ashley? But I did not pay $69. No. That's Featreon money. Are you insane? Tier 1 Featreon money. Tier 2? That's $500. I'm talking big and little toes at tier 2, alright? Subscribe to don't subscribe to my Featreon. Yes, $69.42. I would have made it 420 cents, but it wouldn't have made sense. So yeah, the clip timing is I definitely had to play with the timings a little bit, but we got it close, we got it cinched in there. So yes, all I gotta say is yeah, I think that's how he does it. Okay, so I think we've got like one or two more, and then we'll roll into actual social viewing stuff. So, oh, here's one for you. Here's one for you guys. Because this, listen, Juji has a drone, okay? And he has not flown it in like the 2 years that he's owned it. So like 2 or 3 times ago that I came over, you know, I was like, dude, let's just send it. Let's just do it live. Let's just try it out, right? How hard can it freaking be? So, you know, I watched like one tutorial and they're like, safety is paramount. I'm like, right, skip the tutorial. Got it. And then I like learned to fly it in like 5 minutes. So then I give it to John. I'm like, John, don't crash it. Go slower than you think. Like, you will run into stuff if you just go full speed. He's like, got it. Within 5 minutes, he crashes into a mirror. And they said I'm a big kid. Jeez. All right. So this is from the first drone video that we did. I'm going to use it in something else. Like, I'm going to use it for a different video, but this is John flying, not me. Not me. Yeah. Look at that. Even John learned how to fly it in 5 minutes. Like, this is great. Yeah. He did great. He did great, man. He did great. Why would you listen? I thought, and this first shot, okay, this first shot of coming through, by the way, he copied it. I did it first. Just saying. I was like, it'd be a cool shot to go through the uprights, right? Boom. And then he flew it away so far that I couldn't see it. That's why I'm like looking all nervous and stuff. He flew it past the barn and I was like, where are you going? We can't even see it. And it's so bright outside, you can't see anything in the screen. So I'm like, John, where are you going? We can't see the drone. And in his words, oh, it'll be fine. And it wasn't fine. He crashed it. All right. Maybe I got one or two more to show you guys on those. Yeah, these are like the secret. Remember, these are the secret clips. What was about these, right? All right. Okay, we've got an oldie but a goodie, because this is actually from one of my favorite videos that I did, but can't be the best without taking a shot. Right, exactly. Like, something that I had to learn, like, while I was, like, learning editing and filming, because it's not my day job, by the way, guys. I know. Crazy. I'm an IT worker. I'm a help desk guy, okay? Like, that's my actual main day job. So, I had to learn editing and filming as I kind of went along, but one of the biggest things that I learned and like tried to embody the spirit of is you have to do it yourself. Like, yes, you can read a lot of things to prepare yourself and you can watch a lot of tutorials, but you need to do it yourself, because doing it yourself, you will find out what worked for you 100 times faster. Like, you don't even like, okay, to give you an example, okay, I never understood on like Sony cameras, for instance, right? And I was like, I don't understand how all of these like custom modes work. Like, what if I finally get the setting that I like and I can't save it? And look at the top wheel. There's a 1, 2, and 3. You can save your custom settings, but you have to do it as a menu option. And I didn't even know that until I actually did it. So, if but anything else today, guys, try more stuff. More stuff. All right, we got one more for your viewing pleasure. Go.
Go. Stay low.
This is from the football video, which was so fun.
There, touch that line. Come on around here. Get around here. Don't slip. Don't slip. There you go.
John was actually pretty fast. Like, he was pretty good. He definitely, yeah, that video was really fun to edit too. I wanted to do like a sort of like 80s, like cheesy kind of vibe going on. It was fun. It was really, really fun. So, all right, let's go ahead and get on to our social viewing for the day. All right, so we've got two things to rant about first, right? I keep thinking we're in a group chat and I want to send a picture. I feel like I would be cursed by too many pictures. Nobody has said I was fast for about 9 years. Dude, John, you are fast. Like, but I think people get the wrong idea because we work with like the top of the top at like every single sport. And I'm like, guys, John is strong and incredibly fast, like, you know, within short bursts. Like, he's not a stamina athlete. Sorry, John. Can't be great at everything. But he is very quick in short bursts. Okay? Like, when we did a lot of those actual tests, I'm like, dude, none of this is like, none of this is drummed up. Like, none of this is fake for the camera. I'm like, no, John do be running sometime. So, but, yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite. That was a fun one. So, do you edit other videos besides Juji's and your own stuff? Yes, actually, Scott, I can, take a little bit of that real quick. Which might be scuffed because it'll be my own channel, so I'll have to deal with my own voice coming through, which is cursed, but okay. Yes, my own channel, Trying Brian. Wow, amazing. In the spirit of always trying things for yourself, because the only way to learn is to try for yourself and learn what works for you. That's the spirit of the channel. So, and also the elevator pitch, if you will. So, this is my channel. I have made videos, like I said, for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now. I used to do video games. I'll show you a little bit of it. It's cursed. It's bad. It's real bad. I'll show you this, and then I'll show you a newer video for comparison, because the newer videos are much, 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 much better, and the old ones are painfully bad. And I like the game Slime Rancher very much, and obviously it did very well for views. I do not want to do that anymore, though. I do not want to have my life defined by playing one video game forever. But that is what I used to do, so. Okay, don't laugh at the audio, though. I pitch corrected this to like -2 cents because I thought it sounded cool. And I was using like a Blue Yeti microphone. Just
Once again on the straight path, and
it used to be named Skylab
welcome
Gaming.
back to Skylab Gaming with your host, Skylab Gaming Creation. And yes, we're back with the happiest game alive, Slime Rancher.
I'm in too much pain. I can't. I fucking can't. Yeah. It's fine. It's literally just me talking over games with like guides, though. And in a way, I essentially scratched my own itch, though, because I couldn't find any guides for this game at the time when it first came out. So I was like, well, I'll just make it myself, I guess. And then it kind of spiraled out of control. Like it got like 50, 60, 70,000 views. And now this one's at like, I don't know, it was like 800K before I shut it down. But it was insane. It was so crazy. And I was like, dude, like, YouTube is sending me a little bit of money every month. Take that, Mom and Dad. But I'm not bitter about my parents not understanding what I do on the internet. But anyways, that was the craziest thing to me, is that like, oh, you can actually make some money from like making YouTube videos. But you know, I started to focus on only making video game content and only making Slime Rancher content. And it was driving me crazy. I was no longer playing the game to enjoy it. Like, it's a relaxing, funny game about collecting slimes.
And they are not turning into tar. A quick note if you didn't already know, the tar, they can't be sucked up either.
They can't be sucked up, guys. Remember that. But it just kind of sucked the fun of it. So that's kind of why I stopped that. But the Slime Rancher crazy. Yeah. I used to think it was trying bright. Yeah, you know what? There was a space in it at some point, but then I just slammed them together because I think it's like one saying, if that makes sense. So memories. I know. It does have some good. This was 2016. Like, I was literally living in a different place. Like, oh man, there's other painful old videos that I won't show you here, but or maybe I will show you a little bit of because they're funny and the cringe hurts. But yeah, mom and dad, I'm a successful guy who who sells feed pictures. No, don't tell them that, mom and dad. If you're watching, I don't sell feed pictures exclusively. Sometimes I sell hand pictures. It's a tough gig out there, all right? Everyone's got to have a side hustle these days, all right? Mine just happens to be Featreon. No, like, it was totally a totally cool experience, and I'm so glad. Like I have to emphasize, having a video pop over 100K was so amazing to me. Like, even having 100 people that watched one of my videos was so fucking cool to me. Like, imagine 100 people in your real life, like, sat down to, like, watch you play some music or, like, watch you create a piece of art. Like, how fucking cool, how crazy would that be? Like, and that's what YouTube lets you do. Like, you know, but then, like I said, you get caught up in the views and you get caught up in just, like, trying to please an algorithm all the time, and you're just on a treadmill of content forever and ever and ever. And especially when it starts to, like, become something that makes money, that you would like it to be your job, you have to start treating it like a job. It's something that I think that, like, not a lot of people know about when we're doing content is, you know, and John's stuff is a little bit different, right? But so I can't speak for that whole thing. Sam does a lot of the filming there and does an excellent job. But for a lot of the more scripted stuff that we do, we have to script out an outline at least. We have to contact the people. We have to contact the places. We have to get different types of permission. We have to plan all the gear that we're going to bring. Like, we have to pay certain vendors for whatever, like, wherever we're going to go, if we have to pay certain things. Then we have to do the actual filming, which will be anywhere from, like, a 2 to 6 hour process. It depends on the video. Then we have to shift it off to the editor, you know, and that takes time to upload, to download, to get into the room for editing, right? The cutting room. And then it's going to be at a minimum, it's going to be 6 to 8 hours. Even with a lot of shortcuts, I can't get it down much shorter than that. Not without dedicating literally another 100 hours into learning more shortcuts. Windows power users, you scare me. But what I'm trying to say is that there is so much more planning on the back end that you don't really get to see very often, that when you're experiencing it, you start to understand that while, yes, this is a super awesome and super fun job, it's still a job. Like, we still have to put a ton of hours into making this thing. And the difficulty is that we spend so much time on it, we get so close to it, that when people don't like it, or when it don't hit right, it hurts you personally a little bit. Like, even though we know to be separated from our art, from our creations, like, when people don't like the things that you create, that feels like people are saying what you have done is not good enough. The thing that you have created is not good enough for me. And even though that is not objectively true, and even though it's not like an actual personal attack on me, that feels bad. Like, you can get 100 good comments, and it's those 1 or 2 bad comments that may or may not be a little bit true, but, like, those are the ones that stick with you. So just so you know, on the back end, we are working very, very hard. And we are doing our best to deliver good content to you. So, sorry about that. I gotta come back to chat too. All of the old videos are top tier. I do have a lot of old videos with Chris, by the way. I'll show you guys some of those because they are there. I've now have privated a lot of those old videos because I switched over to doing instructional content. But super cool. Just put it. Yeah. Hey, man. Even having just, you know, having like literally one view, one person on the internet wanted to watch your video. That's fucking cool. That's cool, man. What you're saying is don't do YouTube. What I'm saying is, for sure, temper your expectations. Because if you're just doing it for fun, as like just a hobby, do it, man. It is so much fun. You will learn so much, and you get to meet so many cool people. But if you are approaching it from the angle that it will one day be a job, that is very difficult, I will say. And you start to get locked into, like Slime Rancher, you start getting locked into doing only certain things that you will think will only do well. So just temper the expectations of doing YouTube. That's all. I think I saw you come in here earlier too, Will. Sorry if I missed you on chat. Been rolling through here for a minute. Yes, Scott, I do edit other videos on occasion. Antoine's video, actually, I did the editing on that as well. It's just like a one-off video, but on occasion I will do outside videos besides my own.
Hey, guys.
But yes, I do some outside editing, but it's very rare, and mostly because most of my editing time, besides like my day job, most of my editing time is for John. And if it's not for John, then it's for like shorts and reels. And then if it's not for that, then it's for my own stuff. So not a lot of other time for that. But I'll cue it up. I did edit this video for Antoine. I'll show you a little bit of this one. Yeah, welcome in, Will, by the way. How's it going, buddy? Glad to see you here. Yeah, exactly. It changes the dynamic when it becomes your job. That is just something to keep in mind. But if you're just doing YouTube as a hobby, dude, have fun with it. Like, you don't have to take it so seriously if it's just a hobby. So don't know, Junkie. What I am saying is you should do YouTube. Like if you have an interest in something and you have a little bit of extroversion, okay? Like a little bit. Like I am an introvert. Quite literally an introvert to the point that anytime that I, honestly step outside of my front door, I feel a little bit of that anxiety rise up, all right? Like I'm not some kind of ultra tough guy, all right? That's not my vibe. So if I am feeling anxious about something, I can be honest about that. But even if you are, mostly introverted, it's a way to share the excitement and passion that you have for something with a global audience, which is, I don't know, that's super cool. It makes it worth it for me. But Grandma's important. Vern, what's good? Howdy, welcome to the stream. We're just chit-chatting about content. We're about to watch a couple of videos. That's what's going on here, but it's an inspiring combo, especially with Juji. Tips for starting a fitness channel. Okay, so I think my thing for starting a fitness channel is, and it's the same as starting any channel, try a bunch of different types of videos. Like try an instructional video, try a vlog video, try a video where you like sit down and like script out most of it and like talking about one specific topic like nutrition, where it's just a talk to video like this and you have some B-roll. Try a specific workout vlog type video. Try a specific video where you do some kind of crazy idea. Like, you need a large volume of videos to even start to figure out what you like, what you enjoy, and what people will like actually enjoy, right? There is there's a Japanese word for it called ikigai. I am sure I am horribly mispronouncing it, right? But it's essentially what you like to do, what you're good at, what the world needs, right? And what you can be paid for. And supposedly that is your ikigai, right? Like your purpose in life. I know that's like a big to do, right? But if you can find something that fits into the middle of this, you will probably be pretty good. I know this is like beyond the scope of the question, right? But this is what I think about when people are like, what should I start a YouTube channel on? And I think really you start somewhere over here, right? So, but for a specific, like specifically on fitness, I think you need to try a bunch of different kinds of videos to see what you like making the most and what like you enjoy making. And then from there, basically make a bunch of videos. Like, it's going to take a lot of volume to learn what you're good at and what you enjoy as well. So yeah, volume is what I would say. Try a bunch of different things and see what sticks. And then the other thing I would say is I definitely would suggest having a little bit of a different angle, right? Like if you're just another guy that's like just doing a workout, I think that's fine. You know, like I think that's totally fine. But I think bringing people on a journey throughout videos is much more important. So having an objective for each video and having a longer term objective that is showing people that you are doing something or growing in a certain way, I think that is a surefire recipe for almost any kind of channel. Like even in John's, you can go all the way back to the very beginning and you can see that he's just a dude working out in cul-de-sacs, right? But if you follow the journey throughout the multiple years and all the different places he's been and things that he's done, and now he has like his own home gym that's literally better than like most commercial gyms, like that's what a lot of people come and stay for. They stay for that long-term narrative. So one thing that I like to approach with when you're thinking about like, especially a series of videos, is what is the long-term story that I'm trying to tell? And how do I want people to feel when they're done watching it? Those are two things that I'd start with. Not an ultra tough guy has a squat rack. Yeah, it's a squat rack that I can't squat in because my spine be broke. It was spinal. It was I think that was the clip that I was gonna. Yeah. Here we go. This is the one that I'm talking about. Anybody's that like people are like, what part of your spine did you break? What happened?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
Broken, guys.
A vertebrae or
Well,
what portion?
Well, you know,
Spinal.
spinal. I don't know what part, guys. It's just spinal. I broke the pars bone in between my L4 and L5. That's actually what broke. But it's much easier to explain as spinal. That's much easier. So, yeah. Ikigai is such and it's a very, very lovely concept. And I will also say too, on the flip side of things, for balance as well, you don't have to think about things that are so over the top like that are 50,000 foot view below. Like, if you're just starting out with making content, like, just go out there and start recording things. That is literally what if you have an idea to record something, like, oh, I think this would be a good idea, go out and try to record it. Go out and try to record it. Watch a few videos on, like how to edit and stuff. I'm not saying like go to any like particular person's channel for like learning how to edit. I know a pretty good channel if you do want to learn how to edit. It's called Trying Brian. I don't know if you guys know, but he's got a couple tutorials about how to edit. So, you look there. I don't know. You could check it out, I guess. But I do think that if you have an idea for a video, go out and record it, try it. Like, it will take 50, 100 videos to even, like I said, you will learn things as you go along, and you don't want to spend all that time planning a bunch of stuff to figure out that it doesn't work. So if you're just starting a video or just starting a channel, go out and make as many videos as you can, especially with other people. because that's another difficulty. Looks like random letters to me. Yeah, that's a. If your diet is chicken soup for the soul, there it is. There it is. Ikigai is yeah, it's an upside down pyramid. All right. Funnel. It's like a scheme for funnels, but not a pyramid. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Having a functional spine's overrated. That's right. Mr. Liability in the chat, by the way, Chris. He's a good friend of mine. And I hope you don't mind me saying, Chris, but his spine is fused at the hips. So anytime that I complain about my spine hurt, I'm like, oh, I can barely walk today. It hurts so bad. Chris will be like, my spine is fused to my hips. Shut the hell up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The classic Dream. Oh, that's what we got to do. We got to play some Dreamcast shit. Oh my god. He explained that on Joe Rogan. There you go. Ikigai is a Japanese food pyramid. Gemma? Team? I feel like you're trying to say a word there. I'm not sure what you're getting at. But yeah, guys. Chris is super good, dude. Super glad to have you here, Chris, as usual. So, but yes. Now I can show you a couple other things here. I will show you a couple other videos that we got going on here. Because I will show you some of the newer ones, because thank God the quality is better on those. Alright. So, it's weird also watching myself. By the way, Chris, Will, Chris, you guys know each other. Welcome, fellas. Here's an example of a newer video. I wish I didn't have to hear myself, but what these look like. And thankfully, they are much better. I even learned how camera work. Kind of. Yep. 24 hours before I leave the house to go anywhere. Don't worry about the dramatic intro, boys. And walking in there and like actually physically
Look at that, we even got a little flare.
Such a head trip for me.
Look at that.
I've edited
Got a
various
color
videos,
grade?
you know, with people in that gym over the years. But actually standing in that gym was something totally different. We met up with Sam Brown, their director. So I'm still embarrassed to see myself, but the video quality did rise. And we're not doing videos anymore. We'll still play games, don't worry about it. Got some Boca, there it is. I can't touch my feet. It's great. Yeah, I won't complain about being in pain to you, Chris. I won't. I know. Chris is like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me right now? All right. Let's see here. We got. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I did also edit this video for Antoine. Here you go.
Hey guys, how's it going? I
Nice
got
to
the
see
gym
you.
home. It's not a home gym. It's not a gym in a home. It's a home in a gym. The CEO of this place.
The CEO? He's the homeowner.
Yeah, the homeowner.
Sometimes when I do lower thirds like this, hold on, you gotta. When I do lower thirds like this, sometimes I'll just kind of make up like a big joke. So technically, John is the CEO of Gym Home, but you get the idea.
The gym owner.
The gym homeowner is Juji Mufu. You guys know him.
That was a sick backflip, by the way, John. Good work.
We're gonna have a
That's one of my favorite green screen. I have used this. I will try to use this green screen part like as much as I can. I love the.
we're gonna have a chest workout. Have some fun.
Yeah.
So like it's like a normal, you know, workout video or whatever, right? But
Because I find the effect.
and big love to Antoine, of course. But I just got this like jumble of clips. Antoine's like, "Yeah, you think you can edit this?" I'm like, "Yeah, probably." And I looked at it. I'm like, sometimes I get the idea. I'm like, what do editors think? What do people think editors do? We just like take a bunch of footage and like create something like, oh yeah, go into my black magic dungeon and like spin it up. And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? But John and Sam did film part of this video, so plenty of good usable footage, but that's just an aside.
The effectiveness of it is better if it's in a science thing.
A flask.
Mathematical coffee. Actually, you could put cream and sugar in there or whatever, and it's easier to stir than getting a spoon or a coffee stirrer, you know?
Right, gotta get the rain in there, boys.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't think about that. Yeah, all right. What's after this?
We could try like a machine press.
Yeah, so it's like a mostly normal vlog with like some effects that are laid in. So it was a fun video though. I really did enjoy this one. So all right, so okay. I did want to talk about this real quick, okay? While we're are these in order? Guys, don't make me spiral off on another tangent, okay? Do you think that editors just get like all of this like lovely, always in order, totally makes sense footage? No! John and Sam usually do send me stuff in order, and it's usually filmed very lean, and I appreciate that very much. But I have done other videos where they just throw a bunch of footage at you and say, make something good. I'm like, what the f? I need a bleep or something. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's right. My background music. I need a bleep in the background. I don't have a Go XLR, but what the fuck do you expect me to do? What do you think I'm doing? Yeah, doing my black magic over there. Fix it in post. Don't you ever say those words to me ever again in that particular order. I will scream. I might scream. Do you know? John, do you know? Do you even know? That's what I have to say about that. But, sometimes editors will get a variation of actual footage. And then sometimes, like, especially, I don't cut a bunch of live streams. But live stream editors, y'all have it rough, man. You'll have to go through, like, 6 hours of footage to find, like, the best 10-minute compilation. Sheesh. No, everything cannot be fixed in post. Don't tell them that, Chris. Do not tell them. Do not spread lies on my live stream. On his own channel, just for your stuff. So, yeah. For like Juji's editing stuff, typically I just do the YouTube stuff, but I have now started to cut more shorts. And like 99% of Instagram stuff is John's, obviously. But on occasion, I will edit something else extra, or I will edit a short that is good for a reel, because you can use them for both, actually. That is a small fun fact for you fellas. So because you can use the what is it, the 9:16 ratio, and you can do 1080 by 1920, this is the same size as reels and shorts, so you can use them for both. You have to post them with context, okay, though? Like, the same music that works on a YouTube short may not work for an Instagram reel, may not work for a TikTok. Not that we do TikToks, but I kind of like TikTok, but... Speaking of Japanese and live stream editors, who's your VTuber Oshi? Hey, Killer Tomato, good question on that. We got any VTuber fans in chat? How about that? I can show you guys a little secret video too regarding that. Let's see here. By the way, fellas, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys very, very much. By the way, I just started this up as like a test stream to see if it worked on my end. And then people started rolling in, which was like super cool. So appreciate you guys. But let me show you a little fun thing. If the music is too loud or too quiet in the background, just let me know, by the way. Studios. Okay. This will be a little cursed, so I'm sorry. This came out in 2020, okay? VTubers were just starting to get on the rise in the United States. If you didn't know, a VTuber is someone that uses a digital model, right? And it copies their like facial motions, and you can use whatever character you want. Actually, I think I explained in the video poorly, but here you go. Yes, VTubers, virtual YouTubers. Kizuna Ai is the big one if you've ever heard of her. But to answer your question, probably. Oh, I'm a big fan of Pikami from Voms. I am a big fan of Subaru. Big fan of Nina Kosaka as well from Niji Sanji. Love all of Niji Sanji, by the way. Great fellows. But I did make a video about it in 2020. Before the boom, okay? I want to preface that before I show this video. Okay? The model is scuffed. I'm not a modeler. It's a bad model. I never ended up VTubing because it was too scuffed. There's your explanation. Alright. So. You too would like to become. So you've been. Alright. I was using this camera, but the lighting was bad, okay? I tried, fellas. Watching way too many VTubers, and you too would like to become a virtual YouTuber. Hi, I'm Brian, and today I'll be showing you how to become a VTuber for free. We'll go through the programs and planning needed to get you up off the ground. Now, to complete the process, you will need some other things. That's like the base premise of it, okay? But there's a program called Vroid that lets you design a 3D avatar, right? You make this little 3D avatar, and I did it poorly. I'm not a modeler, clearly, right? You bring it into a face tracking software. I used VC Face for this because it's free. And essentially, it uses the structures of your face at different points, and it puts your like expressions onto the model. All right. I'm not going to call it digital Muppets. It's kind of a digital Muppet, but you get the idea. Lets you readjust your positioning in the actual frame, and wow, you can see how well it is tracking my mouth. Something else cool that you can do before we deep. It's scuffed. It's very scuffed. Now you know why I didn't use this model. But it does exist. I even put the squid on it. Look at that. I did the. Look at that. Look at that. How about that? Subzone. That's this. I know it doesn't look like it. That's this. Look at this. It's this. I know. Some people might say, Brian, how'd you get so dripped out of your gourd? I just tell them. I just flip on squid mode, brother. And take it off because it's too hot. But yeah, that's actually where the squid model came from. But yes, there was a foray into VTubing, and at one point I was going to do VTubing, and then I realized that it is exceptionally difficult, and that I could just stream as myself instead, and it would be fine. Oh, and also then I got a day job, so difficulties. But anyways, all right, you background. So first happens to be the gym. You can put them in digital backgrounds as well. Like even this is my gym. All right, John has a $500,000 gym. This is my $1 million digital gym. Look it up. And it's one that I picked with a little bit of depth so that it looks more normal, if that makes sense. But this is how you would add. So yes, that is a VTuber. I am no longer a VTuber. Don't worry about it, boys. We're not there anymore. Okay. Let's talk about some stuff too. All right. Yeah, we're not gonna get we could get derailed completely. This is not the listen to me. Chat, getting out of control. Listen to me. This is not the VTuber stream. This is not the VTuber stream. That one will come later, don't worry. Cause I don't even have it set up on this computer actually, so that one will come later. I'm glad that we have lots of VTuber fans chilling in here, big chilling. So, the silly day jobs, yeah. Will that be your metaverse avatar? No. No, it will not. That will not be my VR chat model. It will not. VTubing. Oh yeah, I can show John Gura. That's right. Look at that. Okay. Gura. She's a digital shark. She is an actual shark. How about that? I'm just looking for a good clip, you know? Just a little Gura clip. Wow. But yes, when the models actually look good, there we go. Yeah, when the models actually look good, it's a good time. And there are lots of different styles of VTuber as well. Many of them happen to be anime style, but you can, if you want to be a digital dragon, you can. If you want to be a digital flamingo, you can. But this is Gura, also one of my favorites. Hey. That's it. That's why you should watch Gura, by the way. You want to I'll even help you with that. Here you go. She's just a digital shark girl. That's all she is.
Sure. Right, left. This is your captain speaking. I've left the microphone. Don't be alarmed. I simply enjoy screaming.
Yeah, so it's like a person, like, you know, speaking behind the model, but they are, all of their animations are put onto a digital model. So it is super, like, one of the main reasons I was interested in it, like, that was, like, the cutting edge of, like, technology and art and, like, tracking technologies. Like, that's why it was so cool to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge weeb, all right? I'm a gigantic anime nerd, okay? I'll admit that. It is what it is, okay? I got anime figurines. We're just chilling here, all right? All right. I'm not saying that I spent way too much money for this singular anime figurine, okay? From Quintessential Quintuplets, by the way, if you know that anime. So, and if you do, you are welcome in this chat. You're very welcome. But I was super interested in it from the technology point of view, just because it was literally, even in like 2019, 2020, on the US side, it was just starting to become a thing in mass. Like, it was super cool. It was super cool. So, yeah, I'll show him some Corone clips. I just want to be me. Same, Brett. Same. Gura's, yeah, oh, Chris, that's what we should do. That's what we can do later. I'm going to queue this up so we don't forget later, but you already know what time it is. You already know what we're doing later. And it's going to be painful. We're going to play some Pokemon Showdown. I'm very bad at it, so don't worry about that. But, okay, first things first. This is John's keyboard, the Model M, by Unicomp, who formerly, right, used to be IBM, and then IBM sold out that division specifically to Unicomp, right? So, and supposedly the old classic Unicomps are better. It's buckling springs. You literally have to press with like 10 pounds of pressure to actuate the keyboard. I hate it. I hate this key. I cannot describe to you how much I hate this keyboard. Me and John will be chilling. I'll be editing some videos, and then from across the room, I hear it. It's like that sound is stuck in my cranium, and I do not like that keyboard, okay? I don't like it. Is the V-Streamer common? Virtual, yes. Fairly common for the space, and especially in the last 2 years, virtual YouTubers have blown up completely. Many of, and there's but there are different agencies that have different VTubers and manage them as talents, right? But yes, there are quite a few, and many of them have their own, like, million subscriber plus following. Hololive being the big one, right? Like there are independent VTubers who just like do it on their own, and then there are like group VTubers, right? Like they work within like a talent group, or in Hololive's like example, in an idol agency. So they sort of use the idol model, like a J-pop star, for instance. They use that model, but for digital avatars. So that you ain't typing, yeah. Yeah. So, yes, I hate the Unicomp. Enough said on that. We are going to do some Type Racer now, so you guys can see how slow I am at typing. You would think as an editor I type fast, but I do not. Okay. Okay, here we go. What? I don't watch a quick. Don't know. Just let me type. Get ready to race. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. You may tell where. Tell a. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I need restart. 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 Okay. You may tell a tale that takes up resident. Ah! We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Takes up residence in someone's soul. Becomes their blood and self and don't ah! And self and purpose. That tale will move them and drive them, and who knows what they might do because of it, because of your words. That is your role, your gift. Cool. Okay, done. 38 words per minute. Just a warm up. Just the warm up, boy. No, John! Don't, guys. John just learned what F in chat means. Okay? He does not know a lot about streamer culture. Okay? A seasoned Twitch user. Ah! It's YouTube, Brian. You're streaming on YouTube Live. Don't say Twitch anymore. Don't say Mixer. It's YouTube. Welcome back to my wholesome stream, guys. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Let's get back into it. We're gonna do a new race. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Now we know. The secret to editing videos is 40 words per minute. Listen. Here's my secret, guys. I do have to look down at the keyboard sometimes when I'm typing. I can't believe I exposed myself like this. It's embarrassing. I bet you can do it faster one. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't say Justin.tv. Yeah, that's a classic. That's a good one. All right. Sorry, Brett. Sometimes we get a little bit loud here. New race. I'm getting ready this time. Here we go. All right. Look at this guy. It's messing me up because, like, if I make like one mistake, then I have to go back. If it can. What you lights. Okay. Whew. 58 words per minute. We're heating up, boys. We're warming up. Okay. I need some tunes for this. Getting wound up. We're about to do some stream beats. Go. Thank you, Harris Eller and the boys. We appreciate you. Big love. And can I get some ahs? All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. This is what I need. Here we go. In the zone here. The mic sounds good. Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, I definitely have got some filters on here, so we're doing good. We're doing good. All right, we're warming up here, guys. We're warming up here. One more try. One more try. What's the average WPM? That's a good question. Average WPM is around 40. We're boys. We're beating the average. We're beating the average. Now we're getting in it. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. No, I don't want to speed up my car. Get away from me, Adam. Here we go. Go. Now! We don't need no protection. Okay, 53. Okay. Clearly, I got some practicing to do, okay? I got some practicing to do. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. They missed a 1. That's the problem. And see, John, your average is 90? Damn, good thing I can edit fast. Speaking of which, just to prove it, just to throw it down a little bit, okay? I think I'm all slow and stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you guys real quick that I am not the slowest person on earth, okay? Okay, I know it's crazy, but... Alright. I'm about to show you what is called 3-point editing. So, here we go. First, I'm going to crack open a new sequence. I think this was... I think this is 4K 30, so we'll try that. Use the wrong clips, hold on. Here we go, creativity with Juji. Clips. Go. Okay, so I have a bunch of shortcuts, and we'll roll through all the shortcuts later. Don't worry about that. We're about to go Mega Speed Keyboard CrossFit? I don't think so. My keyboard catches fire? Dude. I think you need a new keyboard. That's the problem. I wonder if there's someone who can help improve your fit. Yeah, if only there was a way to improve my finger strength. Like, if only there was a way. Something that increases finger strength. Something that... If only there was, like, something that could make my hands stronger, or, like, made my grip strong. Or, like, if there was, like, some kind of, like, you know, like a mystical being, you know? Like a magician? Or a genie. There you go. Like a genie that could help me with my grip. How would I even find something like that? I mean, what if I, like, this is crazy. What if I typed in, like, gripgenie.com? Like, oh my God. There's a whole website that can help you out with growing your hand strength that will help you not only type faster, but lift more, hold on to more things, open more jars, impress more girls, finally find the one person that you've been dreaming about that will complete your life and totally and utterly spiritually raise you into a completely different person? Couldn't be Grip Genie. Could not be them. That lets you close a GG3. Couldn't be them. On the homepage? I just want to say, shout out for the website design. It's actually super cleanly well designed. Look at that. That little animation is by Obey. He did that. Good for him. Good for him. You need some grip. My grip's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can close a GG3 on like good days, but a 4 is like impossible for me. Totally impossible. But anyways, okay. I needed to prove that I'm like not bad at editing. That's right. Okay. So, go ahead and close the program here. Okay. None of this makes sense, but I will explain. Don't worry. So over here, you have your actual project bin. That's where all your like stuff goes. All your video files, all of your media, essentially, right? I have already pulled in a bunch of the video clips that I plan to use. This was footage that I shot with John while I was there with him last time. So remember, guys, this is a secret. Don't tell anybody about this. So I'm going to go ahead and open all of these up in the source monitor. You can just double click them to add them. That's what I usually do. But if you open up all of them, I have a hotkey set to jump in between all of them. So here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to cut this fresh. I've already cut this, but here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do this again because they're all in the wrong order. Maybe. Hold on. I messed up something here. I messed up something. Something is terribly messed up. Oh, that's why. They're all... Okay, don't worry. Don't listen to me. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Okay. Kind of expected 140. Jeez. I wish. Okay. So, this is called 3-point editing, where you take the beginning of a clip that you want, the end of a clip that you want, and then you insert it onto your main timeline. Cool? All right, let's go. This is going to be weird hearing myself talk, but we're going to cut. I usually cut at like 4x speed if I can handle it, but usually 2x is fine. So, let's get to it. Up and down to go to your in and out points that you set. If you haven't set any, it will go to the beginning and the end of the clip. Home and end goes to the beginning and the end of the clips. We're moving right along. This is a fast tutorial. If you can't keep up, I apologize. That's what the actual videos are for on the channel. Here we go. All right. I'm breathing there because I had to make a little smile face. Okay. We typically want to start where the actual video starts, so...
Consistently coming up with ideas for YouTube videos can be very challenging. Thankfully, I know someone who's pretty good at it.
So I know in this section that I'm going to cut this down into a bunch of zooms because I filmed this, so I remember what it is. So here, I'm going to double tap M so that I can bring up a little marker, and I'm going to put in this marker. I think it's a triple zoom is what I want to do. My spelling is not helping me here, but triple zoom so that I know this marker, when I put it into the actual timeline, it'll appear there, and I can hover over it, and I know what I put in for later. So,
International superstar, bodybuilder, acrobat, powerlifter, finalist.
I'm not sure if he was a finalist, by the way. Sorry about that, John. I even said it, yeah. This is the stuff that we cut out, guys.
Finalist.
Yeah! I even said...
And America's Got Talent.
Yeah, so I even knew that I was going to cut that. The great thing about filming and editing is that you know what you filmed, so you know what you're going to cut in the cutting, in the actual editing place. Yeah.
And
oops. So we're going to insert that first clip by pressing the comma key, and then we're just going to keep on rolling. This is our source screen. Do not look at your timeline. You finish cutting. You listen. If you don't learn anything else, you listen to me. Finish cutting before you view the video. Trust in your cuts. Finish cutting before you watch the whole video. You're wasting time if you're going back and watching the video. Trust in your cuts. If but anything else, all right? Don't even worry about don't even worry about anything else. All right.
Finalist. and America's Got Talent contestant Juji Mufu. But if only there was some way that I could actually meet him.
And then I know that John comes in here in the next scene, so I can probably cut it here, but...
Right here. It's not this. It's not this weekend. It's like not this month.
Okay, that's not the important question. Come on.
Now I know this leads right up until the next clip, so I can just let this keep on going long.
We got more important things to talk about. Come on. We gotta teach the people something, all right? Here's the thing that we're trying to...
That's where the green screen clip comes in. That's what it looked at without the actual green screen replacement.
All right, hang on.
I didn't want to be there.
Okay. There's a circle that explains this video is about creativity and about how to be more creative. So I'm going to make a note here that I'm going to have a pop-up that actually explains the circle.
Oh, I actually forgot that I broke this.
So that's a good cut-in joke that I'll leave there. I'll just keep on rolling through here. I know the next section is going to be me talking about the first part of the actual circle here. So
Yeah.
So this is a little bit of a loop that both me and Judy use to come up with new ideas because it's quite often hard to come up with random new ideas.
volume will be boosted in post here, so we can keep on rolling.
This is all about reading books. I know, scary, but taking info from video and
We're going to talk about books here, so I'll have a book picture.
notating, basically writing all that stuff down so you have someplace you can reference it. Recreation, like relaxing things. You know, what do you relax?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
I guess you could like.
This will be a B-roll section where I can lay over stuff about John's actual gym.
It's basically anything where your brain isn't like actively like resting something.
And then the actual last step, guys. You do have to create stuff. You have to actually go and make it. But that's the loop in general.
Yeah.
So there's no... Sometimes I will do an in-camera transition when I'm actually filming stuff. I like them. John likes them. But there is not one here, so we're just going to hard cut to the next clip.
But the actual first step is that we do need to intake some information.
Okay, so there is an actual cut there, so I know that...
The actual first step is that we do need to intake some information.
So John will point here. That'll be a zoom in on the actual cut. And then, yeah, so... There, and then I know that the next section will actually be my hand coming over here, so we want to make sure that the actual frame is there. And then I'll make that bigger in actual, like when we actually run through the actual post. And then on our next clip, I'm sure I forgot how to do that. I completely did.
My book
So we're not going to worry about those last two cuts.
of answers.
Are you sure?
My book of answers to the page. It says you regret it right after I asked for it.
Okay, this is a funny joke, but here's the thing. I know that the next part actually has the cut that I want, so even though this is a good joke, it doesn't really help with the flow of the video, so I'm just going to move on from it.
Intaking information.
Because the last thing that I talked about in the last clip, and you do have to kind of remember the last clip that you cut on, when I'm talking about, like, actually intaking information as the first thing, that's why I lead with it on the next clip.
Intaking information is the very first step. Good example of this.
It says don't overdo it.
So I can also punch in, that'll be another punch in on post, and I'll just, like, emphasize it.
It's you're curling a 25-pound dumbbell once. So imagine like I'm reading this book like curling.
Oh, hey, don't reveal this.
Don't now. Okay, I know this is like a funny, like, meme joke about not revealing secrets, but
it is.
we're just gonna go to the next point.
Actually important to intake information as your first step. As I say, you cannot create something from nothing. And actually, the way that I see it is not as a copy of people, but your gather sources to start creating.
Yeah, and it may service. The whole point.
Shuttle controls are J, K, and L. J is to go backwards, K is to pause/play, L is to go forward. If you press it again, it's multiplicative. So it's 2, 4, 8, so on. And then I think at 16x you lose audio, so...
Intaking information.
Yeah, so...
Do you prefer to read a bunch of stuff from videos?
Prefer audio?
Or listen to combination? But you have to be careful to not, especially video, like you have to be careful to not endlessly scroll and just like watch it for watching's sake.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly.
It is different than like when you're just watching stuff for fun, watching fun.
Right.
But when you're trying to come up with new ideas,
I rambled on a little bit at that point, so we're just going to jump on to the next point where I'm talking about, you know, like just watching stuff for fun.
new ideas. I
Then
think
you
it's
should.
like
Then you should read a book while curling. All right.
Okay, so this next section actually leads into, and I'm glad that John took the camera there, because that'll lead into the next section where I'm literally pulling it out from, like, rolling into a dumbbell. Where John starts to pick it up, and then it'll be a whip pan. Yep.
instead of just passively watching videos, it's important to
Okay, so I'm going to show you the example of this so you know what I'm talking about. We're going to go to all panels now. And sorry if I'm not reading a bunch of chat here. I'm just kind of moving along. This is how I edit. It's kind of the crack head out. Sorry, ADHD. We're rolling through it, boys. So you'll see that it literally goes into that next section, and that's why I started, like, why they're butted up right next to each other is because I know that he's going to whip pan into that next one, so I don't need to do one in post. So to give you an idea of what that looks like, I know, breaking our own rule, I already cut it. Shut up.
You can't. Yeah, exactly.
Ideas.
Then you should read a book while curling. All right. You do.
Okay, so I know that that's not perfect, so what I'm going to do here is just trim that a little bit, where he actually grabs onto it, and then where he starts the pan is where I'm going to grab onto it. So, and I know that this part's not great either.
Yeah, exactly.
So now we should be fairly trimmed up here.
Yeah, you can't.
This is what I would call a second pass when I have everything done as far as the clips assembled. Then I can go on to what's called a second pass. I can show you guys the whole kit, cat, and caboodle real quick. I think it's over here. I have too many screens open. Sorry, fellas. Anytime that I go through, like, any edit, I'm usually following this checklist right here. So, or something to this tune anyways, right? So, I just imagine running just back and forth machine. Hit record before jumping in the ice bath. Yeah, that's it. Yes, jump in the ice bath beforehand. But yeah, this is roughly the layout that I use. So, tidy up, pull all your footage in, then you rough cut, then you second pass, then you actually do the creative stuff, right? Take a screenshot if you want. This is essentially, and this is Notion, by the way. I love Notion, but this is, I'm just going to swap screens real quick, no big deal. That is the formula that I use, right? So anyways, now this part should be nicely butted up next to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Ideas.
Then you should.
I want him to start where, because I was just trailing off there, so I want him to start with, you should grab the dumbbell.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, exactly. Then you should read a book while curling.
Okay, so that's pretty close to the actual turn that I want.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, exactly. Then you should read a book while curling.
Instead of just pass.
Okay, so I might pull a frame in or two there, but that's about the transition that I want. That is called an in-camera transition. They're very fun, and it means that I don't have to do it in post. So, I don't know, every once in a while I do something correctly. That whole process, that actual, like, assembling of the clips with, like, the 3-point editing, that is what I start with. Then you essentially come to this section right here, right? Like this area. This is what I call a rough cut. This is the bones of the video, right? Minus the green screen thing that we did. But this is the bones of the video. Now I can start to go back and actually add on all the stuff that I'm going to, like, actually edit it with, like all the sick effects, right? So an example of the actual effects stuff, and Alt plus scroll wheel is to actually do your scrolling in and out. You can also do plus and minus on the keyboard. Home takes you to the very beginning of the timeline, end takes you to the end of the timeline. This is Premiere, by the way. If you edit in something other than Premiere, I am sorry. I don't know. Holy gagoli. Oh. Bad dough, thank you for the donation. I didn't even know I had that set up, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. I literally set up this stream today so that I could show John, like, what we're going to do with his stream. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. So, anyways, on the editing side of things, the actual editing portion of it comes in when you start to add in things over the base level of edits, right? You have your base edits, and then you have your flavor edits, as I call it, right? Like all the fancy stuff that you see, like the green screen stuff here. I'm gonna turn down the tunes a bit. The green screen stuff here is what I would like. This is like your artificial editing, right? So
it's not this weekend. It's like not this month.
Oh, okay. That's not the important question. Come on, we got more important things to talk about. Come on, we got to teach the people something. All right. Here's the thing that we're trying to. Here's the thing.
Okay, so that is a green screen replacement, right? What does it actually look like? Just a normal green screen. So This little eye over here toggles the actual visibility of it so that I can show you without deleting it. But if I turn it off, then I do have this little, I have this ultra key effect over here, which I'll show you how to use real quick. So we're going to delete it off so I can show you. Okay. Move the time head over there. Okay. So let's just say that you have a green screen and you want to green screen something fun onto it. I'm going to show you this as like the first practical effect, okay? Go into your effects box up here. Yes, I know my layout is trash. Don't at me. Don't even, okay? You're going to type in Ultra key and click and drag it onto the actual clip here. I have a video underneath that I want to be playing on the green screen that thankfully I don't need to resize because it keys out everything perfectly, okay? So when you first drag it on, nothing happens, right? Because it's not set to the right color. You have to choose your key color over here on the Ultra key. Click on your green screen. If your green screen is properly lit and doesn't have folds in it, Brian, then it will be one flat matte black color. But because it was poorly lit, it was just meant for a meme, okay? But it's poorly lit, got folds in it, whatever. That's how you actually key something out. Now, how do we get cool Gandalf, Epic Sax Gandalf in here, right?
It's like not the
People!
Okay. When you actually have everything keyed out correctly, then you can bring in your video underneath it, right? I copy and paste all the actual Ultra keys can just be copied over. You can Control C, and then if you want to paste on an effect, it's Control Alt V, and then make sure that you just have Ultra key chosen. That's what actually keys out your green screen, right? You can put anything underneath here. Anything. I was wondering if that button would work. Yes, it would. Can you get by with iMovie? Yes. Yes, you can. I just happen to use Premiere, but I started with Lightworks, which was free. If you're going to use free software, I do suggest Resolve, DaVinci Resolve. Just as powerful as Premiere, just as capable, but there are not as many plugins. That's why I like Premiere. But if you are just starting and you need something free, definitely use Resolve. If iMovie is the only thing that you have and that's what you're used to, use that. Honestly, because this function right here, like just trimming clips and like putting maybe a title on something, that is all you need to edit your first video. That's all. You'll see me using Q and W to ripple trim, just so you know. Ripple trim, it does three things, okay? Ripple trimming makes a cut at the playhead where you currently are, right? Control K to do that. And it deletes everything to the left of that cut up until the next clip. So let me show you what I mean, okay? When we have everything rolling up to here.
And America's Got Talent contestant, Juji Mufu.
Okay, so let's just say I wanted to delete everything to the left of that. Where my playhead is right now, if I hit Q, that'll ripple delete everything left. All the way up until the next previous clip, okay? If I want to do the opposite, if I want to trim everything forward to the right of that, I can hit W. So this section...
But if only there was some way that I could actually...
Let's say I know that that's a bad take, then I can delete everything forward of that by hitting W. And that clears it up until the next clip, okay? Ripple trim left, ripple trim right, Q and W, they will save your life. So, on the green screen, let's say that we like want to replace it with something else, right? Let's say I don't want to have Epic Sax Gandalf. Let me bring in another fun video asset for you fellers. There we go. Let's say we want to bring in Larry Wheels throwing his belt for 58 seconds, right? That's a good one, right? Alright.
Okay, guys. First pointer on how to use a powerlifting belt.
Oh yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so let's bring in that. You can click and drag into the actual bin. I know my face blocks it here, but you can click and drag it into the bin. Let's drag it under extra media. Okay. And then I'm going to delete... Actually, I'm just going to move this along somewhere. Don't worry about where I'm moving it. Don't worry. Okay. We're going to bring in Larry Wheels throwing his belt. Okay. Cool. And then I'm going to scale this up so that it actually fits correctly. but it'll only scale up into the frame of the actual green screen because it's underneath the video clips. We have the video clips on top of the actual keyed out green screen. That's why this works. So we're also going to reduce the volume because it's way too freaking loud. Okay. Let's see here. I think I know which ones I kind of want out of that, so yeah. We're going to trim the clip until it's the right size, and then change the scale properties. Okay. This one's a bit of a cheek. This is Excalibur. It is a super, super powerful shortcut manager, basically. That's what it is. So I just did fill frame, which just fills it up to the actual size of the frame here. But the reason why it cuts into here is because it's underneath the actual green screen portion. That's why it is this size. So let's actually go back and play it now.
It's not this weekend. It's like not this.
We're going to reduce that volume because I already know it's going to be too loud.
Oh,
And it is, this is just like a sneaky breaky thing, okay? But it is actually playing in the background. I just wanted to do that for a fun joke if anybody notices.
Not this month.
okay, that's not the important.
It's actually fun that he's like making that noise in the background.
Not this month.
Okay, that's not the important question. Come on, we got more important things to talk about. Come on. We got to teach the people something. All right. Here's the thing that we're trying to. Here's the thing that we're trying to teach them. Oh my God. All right. Wait, no, that's.
Where am I?
It actually worked out better than I thought. That's a good meme. As a wise man, Mudan once said, better 100 shitty memes than one good meme, right? Okay, let's just say that we want to keep that, though. I'll show you guys a couple things that I would do in the very beginning here to show you these like zoom in effects that I want to do. And I'm sorry that it's my own voice repeating several times, but I'm going to show you this real quick because it is a good, important tool to have, right?
International superstar.
So I'm going to do Control K, which makes it cut at the playhead on this current clip. And I already know I'm going to do zoom ins, and I'm going to have like a bunch of text for these. So we're going to zoom it in, zoom it in, zoom it in, and keep on zooming it in, okay?
Bodybuilder,
Acrobat,
powerlifter, and American.
This is just, I don't know, it just drives me a little bit crazy, but do you see how there's like just a little tail end here? We're going to do a ripple trim here because I hate it. I don't want it. I don't want this little break that's literally a half a second. Nobody may even notice, but I'll notice, and I hate it. See that? I hate it. I don't want it. Go to where the actual next clip starts, ripple trim left, and then we're ready to start again.
And American.
It's going to blend in a little bit, but for your brain, it makes sense. It's enough time to catch up to the next clip.
And America's Got Talent contestant, Juji Mufu.
Okay, so Juji will be, we'll actually superimpose him there, but let's go ahead and do the zooms next. And we'll do it like 10 portions at a time. So we'll just take it up by 110 each time.
Bodybuilder,
Scale is how you zoom in. Don't zoom in too much or it'll be weird. Don't look at my teeth. It's weird.
Acrobat, powerlifter, and America's Got Talent contestant, Juji.
Okay, so with this one, we're going to do like a slide in because I want to and I feel like it. Okay, we're going to do a real simple animation. Stay with me. If you can do this, you too can do simple animation. If I, a stone with hands, can edit, anybody can. What do you think Gandalf? Who knows, man? I don't know what Gandalf had in there, man. You use that cutting trick in Hong Kong Punch? Yes, I actually do. I will sometimes use, basically where it's like 2 or 3 frames on the left side of the actual bench and then 2 or 3 frames on the other side of completing the rep to make it look like it is one smooth motion. That's a good trick, by the way. Good eye, Tomato. Okay, so let's do our real simple keyframe animation here. Trust me, you can do it. Stay with me, okay? We're going to go ahead and do the scale, and normally I would also do position for keyframe animation, but I'm going to do a little trick here, okay? Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know. Okay, we're going to move the center of the actual frame to my eyes. Real easy trick. That means when I zoom in, it'll now zoom in on my eyes. That's the center of the frame, not the actual center of the frame itself. Big trick. Okay. So I know that I wanted to probably finish around like 170 for just being like a ridiculous level of zoom. So what I'm going to do is go to the end of the clip, back it up by 1 frame, and then I'm going to add in another. We're going to drop a little keyframe here, take it up to 170. Not enough me. Make it up 250. There you go. Yes, that's good. All right. And then the next one.
And America's Got Talent contestant Juju.
Okay, so for this one, we're going to do like a wave warp because I want to do something kind of weird, but like a weird effect. So, but I want it like just on like around me, not on my actual face. So I'm going to make a little mask here. It actually obeys me. Sorry, it's chugging, slowing down because we're also running the stream. We're going to invert it because I want everything else around me to be kind of wave warpy like that. I need to zoom in a little bit because it's going to warp these edges, which is going to be weird because it looks like it's not zoomed in enough. And then for this, on the actual mask, I have to track it forward. Yes, I know. I'm sorry I'm not explaining everything super greatly. This is just how I edit. It's madness. We're going to do automatically track forward here. The software will track everything forward so that it basically keeps my face semi in frame here. It's doing its best. We're also going to do a pitch shift here because it's like a big TikTok meme, okay? Like, you know, pitch shifter. I need to make a shortcut for that actually drops the pitch. We'll drop it by 4 cents because it's silly. There we go. And then on this one,
And America's Got Talent
we'll have America's Got Talent like come in with like a, yeah, I think I know what I want to do for that. We'll do some gamer stuff here. These are Mogerts. These are templated graphics that I will use quite often. You have probably seen me use them. Don't judge me. They're easy to use. Okay, I do my best. America's Got Delts. More like America's Got Delts. Turn the background off on it. I know that's going to want to be bigger. Yes, this is the wrong way to scale the size of it. Once again, don't at me. America Got Talent. Go. We got to squash it down because it's not the right size. America Got Talent. It'll swing in. I already know that needs a wiggle effect though, and I'll need to trim down the size and the timing to 117, which means that I make it 130. I can drag in the end of it. I'll put an RGB effect on it to pull in both sides. RGB glitch is the one that I want. That's going to be too long. We're going to make it 10 seconds. I'm going to pull it into the intro here as well because there'll be a slide in animation. I'm going to use the coin sound for it. Normally I do sounds afterwards, but I'm just flowing. We're just rolling. We're just going. Where's my Mario coin? Here it is. This is going to be way too loud. I already know. We're going to copy it. Whoops. Alt left click to drag and make a duplicate of something. And those will be good for that. I want this a little zoomed in, but not as zoomed in as the others. So there we go. And then I'm going to do like a little graphical effect here. Like, what do you guys think? Like a lightning thing, maybe? That'd be kind of cool. We'll put it underneath. Okay. I like this lightning effect. Once again, don't judge me. It's just like a little lightning thing. We need a new audio track, so we're going to add one audio track. We've been added. Split this out. Put it underneath because we want the lightning to ride underneath the actual animation here. And then that should be correct.
And America's Got Talent contestant Juju.
Yeah. Yeah. And we want a little rotation here because it's silly. Same thing here, I just keyframed it a little bit, and I want it to like weirdly rotate just a tiny bit, which means we'll have to zoom in the whole thing, which is fine. Okay.
Our bodybuilder, acrobat, power...
Bodybuilder. We're going to start dropping in some text now. Bodybuilder. Pick a font that you like and stick with the font. I just dropped that in with Control-T to start a new text layer. Hit Control-S, Brian. No, I will not. Maybe I will. Control-S. There you go. Okay. I'm going to use Futura because that is the font that I like. That is the font that I happen to use. A good tip on fonts, pick a good clean font that you like and stick with it. You don't need 12 fonts for every, and not Comic Sans. Don't make it you know what? Frick it. We're gonna do a Comic Sans because it's good. Oh, ooh, that's disgusting. Lovely. We love that. Yes. Gonna make it bigger. Bigger, I say. Yes. Good. Drop shadow. Drop shadow needs to be set on here at 90%. Why? I don't know why. It just does, okay? We're gonna put it at 1850 because it needs to be pixel perfect. It just has to be, okay? Bodybuilder. Here we go. You know, we're even gonna do a text pop-in effect. That's what we're gonna do. I have one of those already saved. Good, good, good. Text pop-in. Okay. And this is a subtitle. That Sans actually kind of looks funny. Kind of good, actually. Okay. What was it, 400? A little too high, actually. Let's bring it down to normal size. There we go.
Star bodybuilder,
Acrobat. Acrobat.
Acrobat, power
Lifter. There we go.
lifter, and America's Got
We're going to make that bigger now because we were memeing too hard.
Talent contestant.
Okay, I need a picture of Judy Mufu here, so we're going to pull one in. I'm sure I have one laying around somewhere. This is the art of it, by the way. I know, like, we're going real fast and real crazy here, but this is essentially what it's like, and it's even with, you know, like, even having done it a bunch of times, it still takes a lot of time. It still takes much time. Yeah, we'll get a good picture of Judy flexing. Here we go. Drop it into our bins. Try to stay organized. As you go along, you become less organized, but that is just how it goes. Picture of Judy flexing. How about that? Now we can do the same thing here, where I can just have it like overlaid over my face, but I think I'll keyframe it into being bigger. Over here, so that it's still like not wave warped. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it this normal size, but the actual position will be the center of his face, and then the keyframe will be all the way over here at the very end. We'll make it like huge, like, just absolutely mogging me. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna wiggle. We're gonna put a wiggle on it because it's good for the jokes. Okay. Let's take a look at our masterpiece, boys. Let's see what we made here. Okay. I do want some coin. Actually, I want some wood. I want some sound effects. If we're gonna do it, let's do it all the way, right? This is often called foley, by the way, for like sounds that are technically not natural to this scene, but they're just like extra stuff that's put in. I like to push it one frame before the actual visual appears. It's just like a small effect. There we go. Now let's take a look at what we made. This is it. We'll even turn up the quality for you guys. Here we go. All right. I'll let you watch from the the clip here. Here we go.
Consistently coming up with ideas for YouTube videos can be very, very challenging. Thankfully, I know someone who's pretty good at it. International superstar, bodybuilder, acrobat, powerlifter, and America's Got Talent contestant, Juji Mufu.
Okay, never mind. I lied about the full quality playback. I lied. Hold on. I lied. Play cap. Webcam group. I need to turn this off. There you go. Now you guys can see. Sorry about that. Sorry about the quality. We try it again. I'm sorry, my graphics card is not powerful enough. Okay, let's try this again.
I know someone who's pretty good at it. International superstar, bodybuilder, acrobat, powerlifter, and America's Got Talent contestant, Juji Mufu. But if only there was some way that I could...
That's bad. That is exceedingly bad. But we did it. That's your little editing section for you there. There you go, boys. Any questions? I feel like I got too far into the zone. Sorry about that, guys. We can do anything that we want to do now. Viewing of things and stuff. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some water real quick, but I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna let y'all have a little view of something. Check out stuff. Oh, here's a video that I edited.
Do strongman do art.
That's right. Let you guys watch. Actually, no, I can't. I just remembered. I can't just turn on this YouTube video, even though that I edited it, because I will get copyrighted for the music. That is painful. That is exceedingly painful. Yeah, you know. I'll let you guys roll in the Elite FTS behind the scenes real quick, because I gotta get some. I gotta get some water. Go to the bathroom. I gotta do the thing, but I will be right back, fellers. Go. Don't worry. I'll set you up for a leave. Don't worry. I'm not teasing. I'm not teasing. All right. Shall return. Chat, be good. Chris, watch them. Make sure they don't do anything bad. It happens every time. 24 hours before I leave the house to go anywhere. The panic. The voice inside that says, don't go. Cancel the trip. You're going to look like a fool. They're going to think you're some kind of faker. It feels like things are spiraling out of my grasp and totally out of control. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1, go. We're doing a lot of behind the scenes. Half the chains in the gym over here. Things went to plan. Until they didn't. I took a trip to London, Ohio with my buddy, Juji Mufu, so that I could help film and so that I could go ahead and visit one of the strongest gyms in America. And maybe in even the entire world. We're filming some behind the scenes at the Elite FTS gym.
You can't hear anything because there's so
Can't
many
hear
chains.
anything because we're moving so many chains around. We've got Sam behind the camera. We've also got Sam behind
Sam
the
Brown.
camera. We've got John. We've got
Yep.
Jacob.
Yep.
We've got everybody here.
We got everybody.
It was an incredible opportunity to meet and greet and work with some of the strongest and brightest people in the entire fitness industry. Like most things in my travel plans, things went to plan. Until they didn't. But as always, I learned an incredible amount of things. And hopefully, you can learn just as much as I did. So the first day, I met up with Juji and Sam, and we headed on over to the Elite FTS gym. The gym is an unbelievable facility. There are more bars, attachments, gear, racks, weights. There's more stuff in there than you can shake a stick at. And walking in there and actually physically being there was such a head trip for me. I've edited various videos, with people in that gym over the years, but actually standing in that gym was something totally different. We met up with Sam Brown, their director of performance, their cinematographer, Jacob Bobo, and later on, Elite FTS CEO, Dave Tate. It was awesome meeting all three of them in different ways. But the casual chat would come later. We had a video to film. Now, as usual, Sam, Judy's wife, was on main filming duties. Thank goodness. I was primarily there to capture like some extra side footage, like for coverage, and to shoot my own stuff. The premise of the first video was to take conjugate style exercises, but make them as ridiculous as possible. A vast oversimplification, but conjugate is it's a training system. And one part of it is that you use bands and chains to make a part of a lift easier or more difficult. It's an entire training system, but that's just one portion that we decided to focus on. First exercise was to be a max effort ring fly with chain using Olympic rings. That is a mouthful. And like usual, half the battle was actually setting up the lift. Setting up for another video stunt. As you can tell, we have half the chains in the gym over here and a pair of rings. Me and Sam Brown and a ton of other people in the gym, we dragged what felt like literally half the chains in the gym over to Juji, and then we put on a bunch of them like in different places on him. I was a little concerned that we were like putting too much chain on him, but Juji was like, no, it's fine. Put more chains on me, put more chains on me. He's really a good sport about these kind of things. Some of the chains were larger and some of them were smaller. Some of them were clipped together. So the actual weights of them, heavy, who knows? In the world of wacky YouTube and Instagram like stunt lifting, you're never quite sure how heavy a stunt lift is. Especially when you're moving fast and it's stuff like chains, you're not going to like each weigh out like each individual chain. That would be totally crazy. So we loaded chains until it seemed heavy enough, and then we got this clip. It looked absolutely crazy, so job well accomplished on that. Then we had the fun part of taking all the chains off of Juji again. I quickly removed them because he was actually kind of buried by some of these chains. Having an extra pair of hands just to do stuff like moving weights around, like in situations like this, is actually super useful. So I was glad that I was there to actually help out instead of just like standing around and looking at everybody. Another note, all right, fellas, we're back in it. We're back here. I had to get some water, get another throat lozenge. Man, I've been up for almost 2 hours. You guys are crazy. I literally cracked this open, like I said, because we were going to do some tests, and it's been nuts. But I think it's time to play some games, what do you say? Chris, I know you're in chat somewhere there. Don't act like you're not. Let's play some Mordhau, brother. Ready for that sequel? I wish. Heck. Yeah, Sam Brown. Yeah, Sam Brown is super cool guy, super, like, oh man, super nice. Man, can't say enough good things about the guy. Really enjoyed my time there at Elite FTS. Yeah, man, that was a really cool experience. And he helped me a little bit with, like, trying to figure out some kind of rehab program for my back so that maybe, hopefully one day, I can again lift heavy. Once upon a time, I did do the lifting thing, so not very good at it, though. You're here? Excellent! Alright, Chris, we're gonna roll through some things real quick then. We were gonna do some other social viewing, so I wanted to get through some of these real quick just to show you. Actually, just this one. Okay. This is something that I aspire to, like this level of editing. This dude's named Maxor, and he is insane. He's actually crazy. Gotta go hit that bell note. It was fun. Yeah. Appreciate you big time, Will. Get out there, man. Make some videos. Have some fun. Meet some people. Make some videos with them. Go out there and do it, man. Yes, this is a level of editing that hopefully one day I could do. And it makes no sense, and it hurts my brain, and it's painful, but I love it.
Welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Elden Ring, or as I like to call it, Boomer Band, is a fun new hack and slash and bash and crash my car, developed by Epic Games director Hideo Takos Miyazaki with the express purpose of inflicting pain upon the Gaijin. In this adventure, you play as the famous Video Games protagonist Elden John as he undergoes many trials and tribulations on his quest to fight the entire Catholic Church and kill God. This game is a little difficult. You could call it the Dark Souls of Skyrim. As such, many challenges await the player, and most of it is the work work of Satan, as is every game made by the Japanese.
How?
Spanning a gigantic world
How is he
slightly larger
doing
than
this?
Africa, we will find many secrets, uncover many attractions, and slay the entire cast of the Bible. I've always liked that book. My favorite part was the genocide.
How is he doing this? How is he doing this?
So we boot up the game.
So Maxor is insane. He is actually insane. And actually, yes, this video is 100% true. But how? How? This man has put more effects into the intro of his video than like an entire normal YouTuber video. How? How is he do? He's melded. He's become one with his editing software. So if you ever think that I put too many memes in the videos, don't. Don't. All right, let me figure out this game stuff. Chris, give me just a second, and then I'll hop on, and then I'll hop in the old Discord-a-roni. Automatic, dude. Yeah, the aberration by itself is, it's nuts, dude. It is nuts. Da, 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 da. This up. Figure this out. Do this thing. No such thing as too many memes. I don't know about that. I have a day job, guys. I can't just. How many memes do you think I can put in Juji's videos and get away with it? How do you think? His WPM's like 17. Yeah, his memes per minute is like 17. Okay. So. I know it says start a game. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're in it. All right. We're in it. Let me get in the Discord. Oh my god, I'm here. And I can't hear you. Hold on. Cruise. Just a second while I set up the game, fellas. Are there any gamers in chat? I wonder why it's doing that. Wonder if it comes. Two. Da da da. What the heck? Oh, hey, there we go. Maybe?
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, we made it work somehow.
Oh,
I was being debuffed, but here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear Chris all right. If not, I can always turn him down. I used to game a lot. Then yeah, exactly. The whole day job thing, man. It makes life difficult.
That's why you only get a night job.
Big large if true. Okay. Let's see here. Get you invited in here. How about that? Yeah, there's no Ninja Gaiden going on today. Sorry, John. At least one. As always, Miss Swan. Orlando Bloom. That sounded nothing like Orlando Bloom, I'm sure.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Now we'll have to see about frame rate because I have this set to like 30 FPS, which is probably painful right now, and my computer is struggling, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ah, camp, the worst level? Really?
Everyone loves camp.
I hate camp. Get me out of here.
At least it's not camp alternative.
True.
I don't know what the difference is. It's just camp alternative.
I don't either. This game, you're a medieval dude fighting in armor. That's pretty much it. That's the whole game. Oh, and you can laugh. I even picked the best guy. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, I said you look more than I can shoot.
Wait, don't kick me. I didn't want to laugh. Hold on. Hold on. Yes. I need some help. Okay, I've changed my mind. No. Oh my god, he's an actual god. No big deal. Oh, sorry team. Apologies, sir. Are we winning?
We're holding.
That's rare.
That's what we are doing.
You love to see it. Oh my god. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh.
When are you not in danger?
Yep, I expected as much.
Oh, you died.
Yeah, I did. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to roll up frame rate because I'm not quite sure how it is on the other end. You guys can let me know though. 3 FPS, yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
Oh, that's high quality.
No, that's high quality. All right.
That's basically HD.
Okay. I will come back to this in just a second, but I will need to end stream anyways to fix things. So, after that's it. Yeah, it's a fun game when I can actually make it work on stream. I set up most of the stream to not do games. my only downfall. So, but anyways, I think that's as good a place as any because we're right on 3 hours. So, I think that is as good a place as any to end it. I appreciate you guys greatly. Thank you very much for coming into our super scuffed test. We got a little bit of editing done, kind of. We got to chit chat about the future of Computer Friends coming at you soon. www.computerfriends.co.com is already taken. I checked.
Dang.
But all of that stuff was good. We got a little bit of social viewing into. That was fun. I didn't get to nearly as many clips as I thought because you guys are so crazy. I'm talking about too much stuff. So, but it was a blast. It was very, very fun, and I kind of, sort of, a little bit better know how to work Streamlabs OBS desktop. So it's been an eye-opening experience. Fellas, appreciate you very much for coming in. We had a great time. I don't know. I kind of want to do it as like a regular thing. I had such a good time. Like, this is really cool. Back in the day, I actually used to stream like every day, and it was absolutely nuts. So, good night, fellas. Juji coming in with the big peak. Good night, fellas. Go and eat Meal 6 and hang out, Sam. Much love. Juji, thanks for hanging around. What the hell? I didn't even know I had donations set up correctly. I just clicked to connect my pin. Finally, I can pay my rent with stream. I did it, Mom and Dad. I did it. You guys have been overwhelmingly awesome. Definitely want to do it more on the regular. This has been so cool. You guys are super cool. Appreciate it greatly. And yeah, maybe next week. Maybe next week. Thank you guys for the donos, follows, all that stuff. You guys are great. The hit the bell thing, as Obey said. Thanks, guys. You have a great
forget to
one.
like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't Fellas! Gamers! Elite! Gaming!